Back in the day, old farmers understood a fundamental truth about working with nature. You don't have to wait months for good compost to finish. Many of us picture composting as a slow, passive process. We toss our kitchen scraps and yard clippings into a pile in the corner of the garden and hope for the best, expecting to wait an entire season, or even a year, for that rich, dark soil amendment. But what if that long wait is completely unnecessary? What if the secret to speeding things up isn't about complicated machinery or expensive additives, but about a simple yet powerful method that works in harmony with the natural process of decomposition? These farmers had a simple trick, an active approach, that could consistently turn kitchen scraps and yard waste into nutrient-dense black gold in as little as a few weeks. This technique is all about creating the perfect environment for the microscopic organisms that do all the hard work. By getting the balance of materials just right, managing moisture, and introducing air at the proper time, you can kickstart a biological furnace that breaks everything down with incredible efficiency. In this guide, we're going to walk you through every step of this time-tested method, showing you how to transform your waste into a valuable resource for your garden in half the time, or even less. The secret? Layering high nitrogen and high carbon materials thinly, with moisture at just the right balance, damp like a wrung-out sponge. Let's talk about a common mistake that can derail your composting efforts before they even begin. Modern gardeners, in their enthusiasm, often pile things too thick. It's an easy trap to fall into, dumping a whole wheelbarrow of grass clippings or a week's worth of kitchen scraps in one go. But this creates a dense, compacted mat that suffocates the very life you're trying to cultivate. Without oxygen, the pile turns anaerobic, leading to slimy textures, foul odors, and a decomposition process that grinds to a halt. It becomes a pile of waste, not a pile of future garden gold. The secret lies in an old-school technique. Wise old farmers, who relied on compost for their livelihoods, knew better. They built their compost in thin, alternating layers. The golden rule is to keep each layer, whether it's a green layer like vegetable peels and coffee grounds, or a brown layer like dried leaves and shredded cardboard, no more than 2 inches deep. This simple discipline is a game changer. It ensures that air can circulate freely, preventing compaction and providing essential oxygen for the aerobic microbes. These are the microscopic powerhouses that work quickly and without odor. This structure also allows them to easily travel between the nitrogen-rich greens and carbon-rich browns, creating the perfect balanced diet for a hot, fast, and healthy compost pile. They also added a little soil between layers. This seeded the compost with beneficial microbes and decomposers from the ground, jump-starting the breakdown process naturally. Now, here's the secret that truly separates slow, passive composting from this rapid, active method, turning the pile. To speed things up even more, those pioneering farmers turn their piles frequently, about every 5 to 7 days, a stark contrast to the once-a-month or even once-a-season schedule many home gardeners might be used to. This isn't just busy work. It's a crucial step that transforms the entire process. Each time you turn the pile, you are essentially re-energizing the system. The goal is to move the cooler, less decomposed material from the outer edges into the hot, active core. At the same time, you're bringing that superheated core material to the outside, ensuring every part of your pile gets its turn in the microbial furnace. This regular aeration is the lifeblood of your compost. It infuses the pile with a fresh supply of oxygen, which is essential for the aerobic bacteria doing all the hard work. This kept oxygen levels high and temperatures perfect for fast decomposition, ideally between 130 and 150 degrees Fahrenheit. This heat is your best friend. It not only accelerates the breakdown of organic matter, but also effectively kills off weed seeds and potential pathogens, sterilizing your compost and making it safe for your garden. Without regular turning, the pile can become compacted and anaerobic, leading to slow, smelly, and far less effective results. So, mark your calendar. This simple recurring action is what makes the 18-day compost method possible, turning waste into black gold with remarkable efficiency. And here's the forgotten bonus. They sometimes added a handful of wood ash or rock dust that balanced the pH and added minerals, giving the compost extra power. Within 3 to 4 weeks, their compost was dark, crumbly, and full of life, ready to feed the soil for the next planting season. It's proof that you don't need fancy compost bins or store-bought activators, just balance, air, and a little old-fashioned know-how. So before you spend money on compost starters, try this old farm layering trick. It still works today, and your soil will thank you. Soil Story, bringing old wisdom back to life and regenerating our earth one handful of soil at a time.